Hi, it's Sandra, and today I'm going to show you a steam off gel remover system that Madam Glam provided to me complimentary. So I did not pay for this. And what I want to do today, and thanks, by the way, thanks Madam Glam. What I want to do today is actually compare this steaming the gel off compared to using Madam Glam's gel remover product. And the gel remover product, that's actually what I've been using. And it works really well. And let me show you that. So I'm going to set that up in a minute. But here is the gel remover. And they sell this on their website. And it works well. I usually put it on, and within, I'd say like 3 minutes, I remove it and the polish comes off. Now, it does take some effort. I do scrape it off, and it does take some scraping effort. But it says, gently apply to layer, gently apply a thick layer of the gel polish remover on your nails. Let the remover cure for 5 minutes and easily peel off the gel polish from your nails. No lamp is needed. So all you do with this is you put it on your nails, you let it sit, and then you peel it off. Now, here's the thing with this. So they want you to let this set for 5 minutes. The gel steamer wants you to do the steaming for at least 5 to 10 minutes. So they're about the same as far as how long they take. But the thing with any of these gel removers is you always want to make sure that you file the first layer off your nails, the top coat and the top coat, just the top coat layer. And I always get down to the polish. So that's what I'm going to do first. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to file my nails, and I'm only going to steam the one hand. So what I thought I'd do is I would steam 3, and I would use the gel polish on the other 2. The one thing too is that I have found is that the sparkly polish is always harder to get off than the cream polish. So sometimes it takes a bit longer to get that off your nail. So let me come back. I actually use an e-file, and I just file off the first layer, the top coat, and some of the color off before I start this removal process. So let me come back and after I do that. And just so you know, and I just started filing one of them, this manicure was put on over 2 weeks ago. So it still looks very good. So, but I want to remove it because it's starting to show, come away from my skin, and you can tell that it's definitely been on for a while, but it has not chipped. It chipped right here, right on my thumb, on my right hand, but that's it. The gel polish is an excellent product. So let me remove this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I filed my nails, and I should get some of this powder of that gel off. So I filed them, and you can see that the cream came off a lot more than the sparkle just with the e-file. Now, you don't have to use an e-file. You can absolutely just use a regular file. I just am not that good with the file, so I like to use an e-file. But you need to file the top coat, or not necessarily the color, but you need to break that top coat so that way it comes off better. So let's look at this this remover, and what I'm going to do is take it out of the box. And we'll start definitely with the instructions. So the instructions, it's a steam off gel remover, as I said, and it looks to be pretty simple. So it comes with the remover, power cable, 2 plastic trays, and a user manual. So let's see. So take off the lid and top cover, add 5 to 10 milliliters of acetone and a special design tray, and put back and cover. Put back the cover. Turn it on and wait for the beep 2 minutes, and the S light will be on. Put your hand in the gel remover device. For most gels, steaming 5 minutes is sufficient. However, we suggest 10 minutes for better results. So It's talking about caution about reading the manual, keep it safe, clean it immediately after usage, unplug, normal stuff. So here it is. Here are the directions. Seems easy enough. So let's take this out and see. So this is the lid that covers it, that's when you're done. And here is the unit itself. And we've got the power cord, and we've got the tray, and we've got extra stuff here, which I will show you as soon as I get this camera up. Just a second. Okay, so here it is, and you can see it says Madam Glam, New York, and here's the power button, and here's some symbols on here that we have to wait till it gets hot. We have the power cord right here, so it comes with a nice thick power cord, and we have extra ones of these. Now it doesn't say it, but I believe these are, after this acetone, you use this a few times, I'm assuming that this thing has to be replaced. There's these little plastic things in here to kind of cover it up once you put your finger in there. And I'm gonna see if I can open this. Okay, there you go. So what you have to do, I presume, is to replace that plastic stuff in here. And that is, it looks like this opens this way. I'm not gonna take it all apart, but that's what these are. These are so once the acetone eats that plastic seal in there, you can replace it. So here's the little cups for the acetone, and what's really nice is it has the measurement of the 5 milliliters on here, because the first thing I said was, oh my gosh, how much is 5 milliliters? So I'm going to put this in here. Doesn't matter which one. It doesn't lay flat though. And these handles are in here. Let's see if we can do it. Okay. So that we can pull it out. There's nothing for it. Doesn't look like there's anything for it to hook on. All right, so let's measure in some acetone. That's 6. Let's do the 5. Oh, is this one? Yeah, 5 is way down here. Okay, so let's do the 5. Yeah, it doesn't sit very, there. Okay, now it's in there. Now it's in there flat. Okay, so we got that in there. Get some paper towel because I've already spilled some, which is not too shocking because I'm always spilling something. Okay, so let me move this. Let me put this back on. Okay. Now we're going to plug this in. See how this works. And I have never ever used one of these steamers, so it'll be interesting. I don't know if I'll like it, or I'd rather just do it with the gel polish remover. And I do like the gel polish remover. I was so excited when I seen that on Madam Glam's site. Okay, so this is, let's see. Okay, so this is on, and I have the little light. I don't want to tilt it because obviously my acetone will tilt. It's on at H, and it says on here, turn it on and wait for the beep. 2 minutes and the S light will be on. Okay, so we're on H right now. So we got to wait for the S light. So I'm going to wait for the S light and come back. Okay, so the unit has beeped and it's definitely on S. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my timer here, and I'm going to use the 5-minute timer. And I started to actually time it. So I'm going to put my fingers in here. And we're going to do it for 5 minutes. Oh, and I forgot. I was actually going to do this too. So while my fingers are in there, I am going to put this on my other two fingers. Now remember, it's always easier to get the cream off than it is the sparkly stuff. So I'm going to do it anyway this way. Let's see what happens. I'll put this on kind of thick, and this is the gel remover by Madam Glam. So we're going to do this at the same time and see what happens. All right. Okay, so here it is. It's after about 5 minutes, maybe like a minute longer, 6 minutes, because I wasn't paying attention. And let's see how easy. Now remember that my thumb and my pinky were both done with the gel remover. So, and these three were done with a steamer. So that comes off pretty easy. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. No having to really gouge anything. Now this is remember, this is the sparkly stuff, which always takes a little bit longer to get off. And this sparkly polish, you know, it may end up being one of those ones that take a little longer than the 5 minutes. But it's coming off pretty good. Now you can see some at the tip here. Get this a little bit more zoomed. The cream polish comes off really easy, so very impressive. I think this is, I really like the steamer. I would not have thought that. I would have thought, it's probably not worth the effort of putting the acetone in and everything, but I think I like it. It really does a great job. Now, of course, now this is the gel remover, and I think it does an equally good job. If you leave it in for 5 minutes or 6 minutes or whatever, it seems like both products work very well. The only difference is, in my mind, is with the steamer, you don't have to keep buying product. You'd have your steamer and that would be the end of it. Whereas with the gel remover, obviously you have to keep buying gel remover. So, it would be worth the investment to buy the steamer. But look, the gel remover works just as well. In fact, I think it actually worked a little better with the, sorry about that. I think it actually worked a little better with the gel remover. It came off better. But this is going to take, I'd probably put that either back in the steamer, because there is some on the tip, or I'm going to try and put some of this on here. Probably did not file that good enough. So there you go. I think, given this test, I really do like the steamer. Like I said, I'm very impressed with that. So let me clean up my nails. I'm not going to put any more product on there, and I'm going to clean them up, and I'll be right back with how I finished them and how they look. Okay, so all I did was brush off the excess polish with a little puff brush here. And then what I did was I used one of these block filers to file off the residue that was on my nails. So, I mean, I'm thoroughly impressed with this. I do think it's worth the investment, and I hope this was helpful to you. And thanks so much, Madam Glam, for letting me experiment with this and use this product. I think it's a great product. So thanks for watching.